Just wanted to bring you up to date on some additional features you may not be aware of. One in particular on your Volvo XC90, you'll notice that I'm showing you the right portion of the steering wheel. Of course, you can feel comfortable in knowing that I do have on my seatbelt. If you don't know about the seatbelt thing, you have to go back and look at the previous videos in which the vehicle reminded me to put on my seatbelt, but I have it on this time. Doing an extended ride on a Volvo XC90. I do have my semi-autonomous pilot and adaptive cruise control set. In addition to that, I have my automatic windshield wiper set. You can actually see the tab right here. That's my automatic windshield wipers. So the vehicle's going to keep me a safe distance behind the car in front of me, and it's going to turn on and off my windshield wipers so I can see as it starts to rain on this Tuesday, cloudy day here in North Carolina. Rolling through Pembroke, North Carolina at the moment. So what I'm going to do is press the tab here on the bottom. Now when I press the tab, see behind the steering wheel? And you were wondering why I was showing you the right side of the steering wheel. As I press the tab behind the steering wheel, basically it gives me additional information that I may want to have access to. If you look right along the bottom of the screen there, right to the left of the navigation instructions, you can actually see the actual mileage. You can see my traveled miles as well, which since I left my destination, it's 117. So as I go back to the other side, you can access that information by simply pressing the bottom tab here. You can see it disappeared. Now it's back. Now once you have that information in play, you can use your arrows to choose what you would like to view. So you can see my traveled miles, the 117. I can also go over, back up top here, I can go over to the right and do my media. So now I can select AM, FM, Bluetooth. We're going to go ahead and move that to FM. Once I have what I want, I'm going to press the center tab.
And they can move them into that type of care.
I'm going to turn that down again. Of course, copyrights, things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and lower the volume. And now going station to station, I can simply go left or right. In addition to that, I can bring that information back up at any time. Now, it will time itself out and disappear. Of course, you don't want to drive it the whole time with it like that. So now I'm going to go right, go over to telephone, and take you down a bit. Of course, in telephone, you can actually go through and pull up the dial numbers. That's blurry on purpose. You can pull up the dial numbers. You can go through your phone book, things of that nature. I'm going to go right one more time. And now you have your navigation, which is in play. Of course, I can cancel my guidance. I can mute. I can repeat. And you can see where I'm going, which is Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm going to go back to trip miles. So that's everything you need for your trip. Miles per gallon, miles per hour.
Please take the next exit 20 on the right onto NC 211 toward Lumberton and then turn right.
Sorry, just listening to my instructions there. Once you go back, you have different things you can actually access. And to reset those items, all you got to do is press and hold your center button here. So that will actually reset all of those items. I'm going to be taking this right coming up. So I do have
now exit right.
Directions in a couple places. I have them in the center. I have them behind the steering wheel, which you can see. And I also have them on my recording
Please
device.
Turn right in 800 feet onto NC 211.
But I would say this.
And we're moving right along on our way to Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Let's also put in people whose children are taking psychostimulants.
You can still see the information. I actually continue to record, so you can see how long that's going to stay there. There again, once you don't have to move back up to the top. You can simply take it and just go left and right. Now, when you go left and right, what it's basically going to do is give you access to your trip media navigation phone. So if I go right, there's media. If I go right again, there's phone. And right once more, there's navigation. And all I have to do is press up or down to toggle along that information, which I'm already on the bottom. So I'm going to go back up to counter guidance. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go back to the left and back to trip. So that's just additional information and access to that additional information behind the steering wheel. If you're ever in your vehicle and you wanted to know your trip miles and reset those items, you can definitely do it there. Hopefully you has enjoyed this insightful information. And if you have any questions, concerns, or anything, definitely make note of it. You never know what I'm going to come with next. I love answering your questions, definitely ones on operating your vehicle. So definitely keep that in mind. As you subscribe, you definitely want to click subscribe. How else are you going to learn your vehicle? And once again, I'm Alton Crawford, and enjoy the drive.
This has been